Hi, I'm Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a complete keto meal that you can customize. It's to help make doing keto easy. I don't have my line, so I don't remember what it is.
We should really take time to
We should.
actually
We also have some electrolyte supplements that are awesome.
You should subscribe to us and have a great day. We're glad you're with us.
Yeah.
And Happy New Year!
Happy New
everybody.
Year. Yeah, TC's Life says Happy New Year's, everyone. Carol says Happy New Year. I think I need to adjust this a little bit. Hold on a second.
Okay, you adjust it. I'll go close the cupboard that's open behind you.
Okay. Anyway.
These are all clean dishes, by the way.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Nice.
And this is crystal light this year.
Okay.
It's actually pretty clean for a whole party last
Sonia says Happy New Year, everyone. Linda says Happy New Year. Carol says Happy New Year. Lisa says Happy New Year. Mary Lou also. Sarah says Happy morning and Happy New Year to everyone. Right Family says Happy New Year. TC's Life says, what are your business goals for the new year and how can we help?
Ooh, business goals. Help people.
Yeah, that's more than anything else. Make getting people getting their goals do things better.
Help other people achieve their goals.
Yes,
right,
that's
keto.
it.
Yeah. And I know we've said this over and over, and it's not the best thing to say, but we don't care if you use our product or not. We just want you to improve your health, and we want to be along for the ride.
Yep. Pat says Happy New Year. Glenda says love the 7-day reset intro. It's because I forgot to take it out.
It's cute, huh?
And I'm like, oh, well, Miriam's not here, so it's going to run. And she's got another 45 seconds.
Yeah, it's cute.
Let's see. Lori says good morning. Happy New Year. Lisa says hi, Miriam and Chris. Maitreya says hello, everyone. 2021, first live stream of the year.
Yeah.
Heath says Happy New Year. Salvador says Happy New Year. Kathy says Happy New Year. Shauna says good morning, Miriam and Chris. Happy New Year. Sandy says Happy New Year. And Floyd says Happy 2021. Lynn says thank heavens for a new year. Transformation keto year. There you go.
Yeah.
Devin says morning from Mexico.
Oh,
Is that like
hey.
avocados from Mexico?
Avocados from Mexico.
He says, I'm so sad that you two are in the kitchen because I'm so hungry.
Oh,
He's
sorry.
hungry. Michelle's,
We haven't eaten. I don't think we'll eat till dinner.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't plan that. So, Michelle says, introducing Keto Chow to a friend and Happy New Year. She wanted some. So I have another order for you to fill. Nice.
Thank you.
Rhonda says, Happy New Year, Bears. Troy says, Happy first day of last year. Shauna says, good morning, Devin. He says, we have T-bones this morning. Highly recommend
Ooh, that sounds yummy.
Patty switched over to YouTube. Happy New Year. I made my first keto bombs with Keto Chow yesterday. Peanut butter fudge and also snickerdoodle. So I guess we do have one thing that we're wanting to do. Let's see if I can
We
find
have
it.
more than one thing.
Well, no, one thing specifically health goal that I want to get done. Did I say health goal? I mean business goal.
You said health goal.
I meant business goal. If it's
You
going
want
to
to
load.
take a long time to do things.
Come on, load it.
We're going to get the site working.
There we go. Hey, look, we're live right there.
Oh, look at us.
Right here.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's something.
Yep. So one thing that we want to do is hire a marketing manager and a creative manager. And if you happen to live near Draper, they are in person. They're not remote. They're in-person jobs. But people always say, "How can I work for Keto Chow?" Well, number one, you have to be in Draper, Utah.
Yeah.
So,
Which we could take someone online, but it's so much easier to
Yeah.
have somebody in-house that we can work with in person. So that's what we're hoping for.
okay. So let's see. Maitreya, Hunger He says, Maitreya, that sounds awesome. Ketovore Deb says, good morning. Happy New Year, everyone. Karen says, good morning. Happy New Year. Sonia says, everything I see in your kitchen, I'm so jelly. I want a large island.
You have to keep it clean.
Yeah, that's true. Which that thing needs to go away because that's a.
I know. I got to pull it apart. Pull it apart.
Debbie says, hello from Chile, Houston.
Ooh.
Don't forget, Chile doesn't have beans. Lisa says, that sounds amazing, Maitreya. Rhonda says, I put my new Schwinn stationary bike together last night. I'm ready for this reset.
Oh, awesome.
Shauna stayed in bed for the live. May go back to sleep after.
I think it's wise.
I I thought we were gonna get up, do this, and then go back to sleep too.
Let's do it.
Robin says, Happy New Year, making Keto Chow chocolate pudding this morning.
Oh, that sounds good.
Treya says, I'm having Keto Chow hot cereal for dinner. Not sure which flavor yet. Leaning towards pumpkin spice caramel. Carol says, I just checked tracking on my reset kit. Expected delivery is Wednesday.
Oh,
I said a prayer that it'll get here Sunday or Monday so I can start with you. A lot of people have been seeing the post office has been they've been estimating far out for the deliveries,
and then they're getting it a little bit closer. So hopefully,
they pull it together. Let's see. Hungry He says, LOL, it was Maitreya, and she said she was eating T-bones. There you go. Salvador says, question, I did keto in my 20s and it worked for me. Now that I'm 45, I need to lose weight again. I'm ordering your product, but how can I start my keto being this age?
do it.
Just eat the proper foods. That's it. Don't
Make sure you get enough electrolytes, and don't let carbs sneak in. Keep your carbs under 20 grams, and you'll be good.
And if at all possible, don't snack. This
snack.
is snacking right here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lisa said, it was talking to Shauna. Lily says, Happy New Year. I'm working. Well, good job.
Oh.
Misty says, Happy New Year 2021. Heath says, yes, if you know chili. Beans about chili ain't got beans. Yeah, which, in case you haven't ever seen it, if you go to the Keto Chow site and you go to recipes and more, and then recipes, I should just be able to find it typing in chili. So there's a crockpot chicken chili. This is Joe's chili recipe, and it's fantastic.
It's really good.
There's no
beans in
it. It's a bunch of meat more than anything else.
That's a cute spoon.
Okay. There you go. There's Joe's chili recipe.
Things.
Right Family wants to know how Shauna's finger's doing. It's
yeah.
entirely dark purple and swollen as far as the pinky.
Oh.
Yeah.
She smashed it yesterday.
She should take a bath.
Yeah, you could take a bath.
There's nothing to do with the finger, but you know. Shauna says, do it. More sleep in the new year. Linda says, Happy New Year. I'm a huge Keto Chow shake fan. Carol says, my hubby delivered only parcels in a big van yesterday. They're delivering more packages now than they did Christmas week.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh. Wow, that's crazy. So Salvador said the snacking always gets me
Being a trucker.
So yeah, just make yourself rules and be like, okay, well, I'm going to have this thing at this time and then follow it.
Well, that's where doing time-restricted feeding or intermittent fasting, however you want to call it, would help out a lot.
That helps me a lot too. If I don't have breakfast until like noon or 11, and then I have dinner at 5, then I have an eating window that's this big, and if I have a snack in it, I'm not going to be like snacking all day long. So yeah, time restricted.
It's like once you start eating, it's like, well, I'm going to eat everything. Let's see. Maitreya says, Hunger Heath, true. I've actually never had beans in chili. Wow. And then I moved to the East first time and ordered a restaurant. I was so surprised.
You're like, what's this?
This is not chili. What is this in here? Waiter, there's beans in my soup, in my chili. That was a lot of years ago. Jillian says, I like putting zucchini in my chili. It gives the mouthfeel.
Oh, yeah.
Misty says, I printed all the free ebooks and the recipes I liked and made a 3-ring binder.
Oh, nice.
And Linda says, a great idea. He says, yeah, what an awful surprise. We were on a road trip up north to a place that had Texas chili on the menu, and it had beans. Again, that's not Texas chili. All right.
Just want to poke your head in and say hi?
TC's Life says, my chili has everything, meat, beans, spinach, cabbage, whatever I can find in the fridge. That sounds like a stew.
Hi. There's
I'm
our
not sure
child.
that's a chili.
He's 15. He's going to get his permit soon, huh?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of getting stuff, we went to our 2 oldest daughters and I went to the city hall for a different city, not ours, where they're still open, and turned in passport applications. Not because they need them, but because when you need them, you won't have them, and you need them now. So I think they were worried that it was going to be hard to do and it was going to be difficult. Filling out the form took like 10 minutes. Then when we were actually at the place, the ladies checked their ID took a picture because it
They
was
didn't
like
have
for an
a
extra
picture.
$5 that they would take a picture. It was so funny. They had this giant hole punch,
Yeah.
and the front of it was clear, and they would take the picture and they just 2-inch square. I was like, that's awesome. And they said, oh yeah, if we had to cut out 2-inch square photos, they would never be square and they would never be 2 inches. I'm like, that thing is cool.
That's funny. Yeah, because they're super particular about their pictures. When
Postal
we did
Service.
ours a million years ago, we took pictures and then
We actually printed it on
printed them
picture
out and gave them to them.
Mm-hmm.
So this way was easier. We didn't have to do it.
Um,
And while you were doing that, I went to a donation center to donate a bunch of stuff.
Yep, that's right.
Because one of my goals for 2021, which I'm giving myself a whole year to do, is find a place for everything and put everything in its place in our house.
I'll put away this staple.
Oh, thank you. That goes in there.
Done. Sarah says hi.
Hi.
Patty says, I slice up olives to add to my chili at serving time to give the bean feel. Well, that sounds delicious anyway.
Olives are great.
Rhonda says, I think I printed the wrong reset. I didn't see orange cream and there's a recipe using it.
Show them the right one. Orange cream should have been on both. And it's the very first meal.
So if we go to recipes and more.
There's not a recipe using orange cream. It's just a keto
recipe. So here's the 7-day reset.
Yeah, we did make a mistake. So the first day it was available, it was missing one recipe. See, there's day 1 orange cream keto chow. So it doesn't have a recipe for it. It just has orange cream in there.
Yeah.
The fat bomb is also whatever flavor you want, and the pudding is whatever flavor you want. I think
we did include
pistachio if you wanted to make it pistachio.
Which is interesting because we're down to like, last time I checked, we were at 20. Oopsie. And that was last night. So yeah, we're getting down, it's getting down to the wire with pistachio. We do have more on the way, but that's why, oh yeah, right now, flavor of the week is 20% off all regular single meal packets. So that doesn't include pistachio.
Yes.
It doesn't include s'mores or apple pie, which are limited edition flavors. But yeah, and you can still get the pistachio big bags, but the pistachio singles, yeah, those are coming. Let's see.
I don't know when they're coming.
It was after the new year. They basically ran a bunch of our stuff through and then said, okay, we'll get back to you after the new year. So let's see. Ron says, I think I printed the wrong reset. Oh yeah, we read that. Sarah says, that's a great idea. Patty doing the olives. James says, good morning.
Good morning, James.
He says chili, aka chile con carne, meat with spices, is by default already keto, but most incorrectly called chili, is really chile con frijoles.
Meat with beans.
Yep. They call them parrotes in Chile, just so you know.
Oh, do they? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In case you ever go there.
Patty says, how best to make the taco soup?
Oh, yes. On one of the days, we just have plain taco soup. So you can do it however you want. We do have some taco soup recipes that are on the site that you can play with. Throw in ground beef, bacon, cheese,
extra spices.
Make it into chaffles.
My personal way to do it is
Make
just
yourself some bread.
Shake it up with either heavy cream or butter and then throw in some more spices.
Yeah, and we realized on that day, there's taco soup plain, and then there's the taco soup shrimp tacos.
That doesn't sound like a problem.
Well, it was just funny because it did it on the same day.
Yeah.
See?
Don says, Happy New Year, everyone. Matreya says, I love the taco soup. I make it with butter and add chili flakes from flat iron pepper and more salt and pepper. Sometimes I add chives, but not often.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it'd be great.
There you
I
go.
like to make it into a chaffle. And then
It's really good as a chaffle.
have it as bread. Which we're going to have probably hamburgers tonight, or Alfredo, I can't remember. And we could have chaffle buns.
Well, yesterday was supposed to be Alfredo, but we ended up
We changed it to hamburgers, and then we were supposed to have a couple of people over, but then they couldn't come, so it became pizza for their request.
Homemade pizzas, which you and I just made pizza bowls.
Yeah, and that was great.
I don't know why we've been messing around with crust for all these years. Just to throw together a bowl with all the toppings.
I wish I would have
stick it in
put
the oven.
garlic in mine. 'Cause it was missing something.
Okay. Trey says, I love the taco soup. I make, oh yeah, I already read that. Hello. Deb says, morning everyone, Happy New Year. I woke up at 11:57 a.m. Wow. Not planned. Said, yay. Heard some fireworks, then rolled over and went back to sleep.
Nice.
So, that was 11:57 p.m. So just before midnight.
Yeah.
I remember a year that we still had a lot of young kids. Nobody wanted to stay up.
Yeah, we like stayed up till 10 and everybody's falling asleep on the sofa.
Yeah, but we were actually up in bed, and like I just woke up, I think, to go to the bathroom. I looked at my watch. I'm like,
Happy
Hey.
New Year.
hey, it's New Year.
Give me a kiss.
He says, I'm making skillet pizzas today. Y'all home skillet?
Yeah.
All right.
So what are your goals for this year? Guys, have you started making goals? I want to hear them.
So the goal that I'm working on is I'm going to be doing a lot more fasting.
Me too.
I think I'm going to be doing a lot more only Keto Chow unless I'm fasting.
Cool. And I'm going to make sure that the kids get a good, healthy meal.
Okay.
So
That was weird.
Did we go away?
I don't know.
You blink too fast?
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Well, I mean, they can still hear us, but
Oh,
I guess I got to launch Droid Cam.
that's weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
Okay, so you're going to do fasting. I'm going to do fasting.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to make sure that we have a meal plan for the children so they can be successful. Sam and I, at the beginning of December, worked really hard to get the whole month planned out, including breakfast, lunch, and dinners, and put them on the calendar. So we'll do that again because the newest meal plan ends on the 9th, which is this week.
Okay.
So we'll make sure that we have that. Whoa.
Guess we're switching cameras.
Oh, wow.
Yay.
Oh, well. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
No big
Anyway,
deal.
hey, at least I have a backup contingency plan. Yeah, Don says, yes, we can still hear you. Okay. Oh, you were saying, sorry, talking about goals.
Oh, yeah. So those are my goals to do house stuff and
Okay.
fasting and meal planning. Like, I have those goals.
Okay. Let's see. Sarah says my short-term goal is to lose 25 pounds by my birthday on February 13th. I'll race you, Sarah.
I'll be with you, too.
Let's see. James says me and Steph started 30-day Keto Chow. Super excited for this new year.
Nice.
George says welcome back. Sean says mood lighting.
Yeah.
It's a different camera. I was actually using a thing called Droid Cam that uses a phone, which they actually have really good cameras, way
Yeah.
better than
The
webcams.
webcam, yeah.
But whatever. TC's Life says goal 2.5 marathons, lower blood sugar, move to a new place.
Ooh, that's pretty good goals.
Maitreya says I didn't think so, but I double checked my professional network to see if there was a good product manager with creative background in your area. Unfortunately, no. Okay.
Oh, thanks for looking.
A project manager, not product.
PM.
I could.
Hair sticking up.
Deb says I have 3 rooms in my house I'd like to clean up. I plan to do more weeks of Keto Chow only to hopefully break a stall. I want to lose another 43 pounds in 2021. Sonny says my goals are to increase my exercise this year and do better with meal planning.
Yes, and we're doing the reset starting on Monday, so hopefully everybody joins us to do some kind of exercise. Hopefully the exercise is in the book, but you do whatever, and we'll just be grateful you're with us.
Okay.
What was I going to say? Oh, yes, so since we're going to be fasting more, it will actually help me with my other goals, because if you keep yourself busy while you're fasting, you don't get hangry as much. And so if I'm busy working on cleaning and sorting and decluttering and all that stuff, then I will not be as hangry. So
If
I
I
think
sit
it'll be
up, I feel the screen better.
good. Yeah. If I sit up, then I don't look as...
Patty says my goals are similar to Miriam's, going through all the stuff, donating or tossing. Plus, I plan to start painting my kitchen cabinets.
Ooh, I want to see.
Brian says fasting and cleaning up my eating, which means more carnivore with Keto Chow mixed in.
Nice.
Thanks to my CGM, I'm fully realizing how sensitive I am to carbs. Deb says I also want to swim a lot more this year.
Oh,
for
that's
cardio.
great. I've been following this lady called the Minimal Mom, and I just think she's so adorable. And some of her minimal things are way too minimal for me because we have too many people to live minimally like that. But I really love a lot of the points she's been bringing up. And she's been bringing up like different things about like mindset and how you have to think of yourself as like a neat and tidy person so you can be successful. So that is also applicable towards our keto goals. Like, don't think of yourself as a fat person. Think of yourself as a fit person, and you'll be able to achieve that better.
Okay.
So.
Oh crap! Joe's on.
Oh, hi.
Everybody act busy.
Act normal. Act like nothing's wrong.
Lisa says that's what I'm leaning towards. Shauna, which is where was it? Keto Chow vor.
Oh,
What
yeah.
Shauna said.
And we do that pretty closely now. I'll have broccoli and asparagus. We've been kind of on a salad kick lately, so that's been our vegetables.
I haven't.
Well, the kids. So Audrey, our college daughter, came in and she started making salads with putting like the dressing on. So it's like ham and cheese and bacon and lettuce and eggs, and it's a pretty carnivore salad, really, if you think about it. Just lettuce. And then she'll throw the ranch on top of it, and then everybody just eats it because it's already wet, which is funny. Because if I make a salad like that, no one would ever eat it, so whatever. So she's been doing that. So Sam started doing that, and everybody's eating salads lately.
Okay. Matre says our goal is to do some more purging. We're tackling the spare room in the basement, which has been a catch-all for storage.
Yes.
We used to have one of those, and then we finished it. It was a bathroom.
Yeah, and now the catch-all is kind of the toy room downstairs, which people don't use as a toy room. But yeah, I'm just going through and saying, well, have I used this in a year? Do I need it if I haven't looked at it or looked for it in a year or more? So it's going to take a long time.
Freshie wants to know how you're feeling.
Oh, I'm feeling good. My nose is still running, but I actually feel better than I did a couple days ago. Thank you.
Linda says when our daughter wanted a passport, it took months to get back. Yeah, they're telling us 3.5 to 4 months.
That's what they always do. They take forever.
Right Family says we're going to be exercising more. I want to be cleaning and rearranging the house. There you go. Let's see. Lots of people saying hi to Two Crazy Ketos. Deb says good morning, happy new year to Shauna. I'm thinking of voring more. David says, do you really need someone local to Draper? Looking at the map, it appears you can draw Olive Grove. Well, yes.
Yeah, they could drive.
Close. Yeah, within driving distance.
Because we actually have a couple people that live in Syracuse that drive in every day. It's an hour drive, and we love them, and they're great.
Yeah, it's not that they need
I don't care if they.
It's not that they need to live in Draper. It's that they would be working in Draper. So.
And we want somebody with some serious skills. I mean, 2 people with serious skills. Yeah. Because everybody's awesome, but I need some planners. I need some planning people.
TC's Life says you can make the toy room into an exercise room, which is something Miriam wants to do.
That's kind of what I want to do, yeah.
Because we have a bunch of exercise equipment that's at the warehouse.
Yeah.
But the area that we used to be using is now being actually used as a warehouse.
Yeah, so we haven't had that exercise stuff set up in a long time. I do still have a set of weights in my office. And I was giving Nick a hard time yesterday because everybody was in long sleeves and he was in short sleeves. And they're like, you look cold. I'm like, that's because he's like pumping iron in his cube. So it was pretty funny.
Speaking of the warehouse, in case you didn't see it, I'm grabbing the link really quick. There it is. Yesterday I did
Get yourself dizzy.
I did a video. I took a couple drones and flew them around the warehouse.
I can watch it for like 2 seconds because it makes me
There's a link to it.
To watch drone flying videos and crash into stuff. What?
That was weird. Let's see. Sarah says, I'm glad you're feeling better. Alice says, I like her too. I agree. Maybe a little too minimal, but great ideas.
Yeah, she's so cute.
Rhonda says, I missed her goals.
The cool thing about this lady, the minimal mom, is she says what she does, but she says, you don't have to do what I do. That's not the rule. Do what you do. Because she has each of her kids just have one dish, and then they wash it and put it away after they eat, which is a great idea, right? But then you couldn't have guests over. And we like having guests over. And so I'm like, there's no way I'm going to do that. But I could totally see, like, how to simplify still. So I got rid of a whole bunch of like mixing bowls that we don't use. Like we don't need 27. We can be fine with less.
Rhonda says I'm going to up my exercise regimen and lose these few last pounds and reduce my fat by 7% before the 60th birthday.
They have their, like everybody has a cup.
Oh, well, Max was just saying one of our friends in our neighborhood everyone just has their own cup and they just wash that cup, which that's a great idea.
That'd be a lot of cups.
Well, I have a lot of people in their family. We have 10 kids. So,
Let's see. Linda says, I just checked on my order, got to Salt Lake City on 12/28. It's still there.
Oh, man.
Yeah, hopefully they pull it together. Joe says you should have Miriam wear the goggles while you fly. Yeah, but then I wouldn't have the goggles on. We'd have to get 2 pairs of goggles.
It's fine.
It's difficult to fly without the goggles on. TC's Life.
I'm not
says, I like the
upset
drone
if I
photo.
can't fly a drone.
Robert says that's an intermittent fasting and only eating keto chow 2 times a day. I'm not sure. Oh, thoughts on intermittent fasting?
Oh, yeah.
And you can do that. You can do it with keto chow 1 time a day, and you're just eating the 3 meals.
Just eat 3 at one time.
Just remember that keto chow gives you 1/3 of your daily
Yep,
nutrients.
so you'll want to do 3. But what we talked about is you can mix
other food along with it.
You can make 3 and then just have 2 bigger servings of it at, an hour apart or something like that. Like you could really dial it in if you want to. Just make sure you get those other, the nutrients from the 3. Also, check and make sure you're getting enough protein because depending on how big you are, you may need to supplement more protein, which you can put collagen in your keto chows. You can add a little chicken breast. You can add, some protein on the side just because we want you to hit your protein goal. And what we suggest is you go over to Maria Emmerich's website on her macro calculator and calculate your macros there because they're great at figuring those out.
Yep. So just remember, keto chow is just keto food that happens to give you 1/3 of your daily nutrients in each one.
And it's easy.
And
it's tasty.
Lynn says, love the video. As I said, lots of growing room. Robin says, I had to close my salon in March due to COVID. I've been helping my son with my 6-year-old grandson's schooling since he is a virtual. My goal, open salon, meal plan, exercise, and still help with school.
Oh, that sounds like great. And I'm glad you get to help your kiddo because, kids are great.
Maitreya says, sometimes I think working there would be nice, but I know I would be a bad fit. My work history is advertising, then transportation, then utilities. I'm tough. Rhonda liked the warehouse video. Sonia says, I love cute mugs and bowls, so I have a lack of self-control purchasing even more mugs.
Yeah. Well, not even mugs, and I want like sets of dishes. I want all of the dishes to look the same and there to be like 5 sets. So it's really bad. So I have multiple sets of dishes, but I need to pare those down.
So 2 crazy ketos, which might be Joe or Rachel, or maybe Anthony stole the account.
I doubt it.
Says, I'm drinking 2 keto chow with fat and 1 with no added fat every day for the month of January.
Oh, nice.
That sounds like Rachel, but I could be wrong. Sarah says, I'm the same, but teacups with matching saucers.
Oh, that's so cute.
Maitreya says, yes, sets. Yeah, I, on the other hand, just don't care about matching sets of dishes.
I care about pretty everything.
I would just use blender bottles every day.
I know.
It's
You
almost
still
like
do that.
It's almost like that's why I made keto chow. He says, my ear, nose, and throat doctor told me to take a bunch of different supplements, but I'm eating carnivore plus keto chow, so I think I'm good. Yeah. Okay, well, you ready to go start on our goals for the day?
Yeah. Or go back to sleep and start on them in a couple hours.
Okay. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. I just realized that my voice also carries a lot more because I'm in a deeper register.
Oh, okay.
See, when you talk like that, the whole unit thing is a lot louder.
I sound exactly like you.
I'm doing my Dr. Horrible sing-along blog, evil laughter.
It's easier to hit that low this early in the morning.
Yes, it is. This says it's been mine too lately. Her guilty pleasure. TC's Life says, give your kids a set of dishes when they leave the house.
Yeah,
there you go. Oh, he says it's Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Sean says, going back to sleep now. See you later, everyone. Maitreya says, my blender bottles are in sets of 3.
Yeah.
All right. Well, everybody, you have a fantastic day, and we will we'll see you later on
And we'll
tomorrow.
see you tomorrow because it's not Saturday, it's Friday.
Today's Friday. I'm going to be fighting that all day.
Happy New Year.
Yep. All right. Bye.
Bye.